Happy Sunday, guys. We are back. We're back to our Sunday content planning live. I just want y'all to know that I look tired and haggard out because I am. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. But anyway, let's plan this content. Let's figure out what we're doing for the week. I hope you guys did good last week. Even though I was I'm not even gonna comment on how raggedy I look today. Just know that's how I feel. So content wise, how did y'all do last week? Oh, it's hot. I might have to turn on the AC. Not only am I hot, I have a really bad headache. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this AC on. Hold on, because y'all gonna hear some buzzing, cause your girl is hot. It's going up to 90 degrees today. Hey, Nay. I hope that Precious Pieces, how you doing? Oh, I didn't open up I need to open up the iPad just so I can see the comments. I have a really, really bad headache. Let's see. Let me go to YouTube. All right. So how did you guys do last week, content-wise? Let's talk about last week, and then we could deal with what we gonna have going on this week. Hey, TTC. You have a few more things to pin. You posted reels and stat. Oh, come on, Nay. You was doing your thing, girl. I didn't pin that much. But I would say one of my pins did really well and brought my monthly views up a little bit. Thank God. Because they've been tanking for a while. So I do need to pin more. I want to... I don't know if I'm going to... do a separate Pinterest for the other business yet. I don't know. So I need to decide on that. My views went up, like my followers went up too a little bit. I'm getting there. All right, so this is a little encouragement. I haven't been paying attention or really even looking at Pinterest like I should have, but what I'm laying down, people are picking up. So we're gonna stick with that. It's about time I get my shit together when it comes to Pinterest. I don't know about y'all. Oh, they took off the sound off of one of my pins. Oh, shucks. All right. I'm gonna, after this live, I am going to lay down for a little bit. I have a really crazy headache today. Just stopping by to say hi before the party. Oh, enjoy. Tell my boy happy birthday. Hey, Brienne. Just Paper Crafting, how you doing? Alex, so today I'm gonna keep it a little bit brief. I don't think we're gonna do a whole entire hour or hour and a half like we usually do, because this headache is like literally pounding. I don't know. You at the beach? Go ahead, girl. I'm going out later tonight. My friend is having a party. And that's another reason I need to take a nap. I'm too old to be going out and staying up long enough to last. But this headache is pounding me. So, how did y'all do? To the ones that's coming in, did y'all do good last week? What is your focus this week? And also, Monday is a holiday, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday. I don't know what I'm posting. Like, I usually for Labor Day, I think I'm just going to plan what I'm wearing, which I think I'm just going to make a t-shirt with my flag. I have my bling purse, and I said I was going to do a cup, but it ain't going to happen. I have a headache. I already have things I need to do to add more to that. It's not going to happen. Ooh, nice, Nay. I love that. Um, I'm lost today. This is gonna be a really quick live. So let's talk about what our plan is for next week. What we plan on doing, so I could just try to get this headache away. When it comes to YouTube, I've been keeping up a little with the content, and then the live yesterday. I went live in the morning while I was just working on orders. I think it lasted 3.5 hours. So my reminder to you is, when you're working, you're ready. Like, that's content right there. When you're working, you don't have to put any extra in it. You can either set up your camera to record you when you're working and post it later, take little snippets from it and post it later, or just go live when you're working instead of making you have to go back now and record some extra stuff. You working is your content. YouTube allows you to like save videos to your phone, so you can even save that and create short-term reels from whatever you were assembling on the live and stuff like that. I plan on doing that. Just that live was 3 hours. I don't know if I want to download a 3-hour video. But you're already working, and that is your content right there. You know what I'm saying? So make a couple YouTube videos for some Cricut tips. Yeah. And make sure you're just putting those, if you're not making videos yet, put up those shorts. Post your reels that you're posting already on Instagram or your TikToks. Just put them up on YouTube for now, and let those views accumulate until you create your content. Last week on IG was good for you. Had all of my you had all the content scheduled for the week. Let me tell you, it feels good to have it scheduled out. You know what I'm saying? Happy Sunday, Nels. Hey, Coily girl. You create a content schedule for the entire month, so I'm about to start scheduling posts for this week. Brienne, yes. I can't do my content for a month. I will change so much. I can't. I could do it for a week. I tried doing it for a month, and I just switched everything up. Today I went to Target. I'm going to, not everything I bought, but like I bought some Halloween themed stuff. I'm going to make that into a reel and things like that. This headache is distracted me. It's good of me. Nope. I don't even know where I put my sketch. Well, that's for YouTube ideas. What is this? Meal planning. All right. So for this week, I have, well, now my pen is stuck. There we go. Now I have 2 pages to focus on content for. Ooh, that's gonna stress me out a little bit. But right now I'm not posting too much. I'm doing 2 times a week on the CraftPrint shop page, and the CraftPrint usually it's once per day. I said I was gonna try. Remember last time I spoke to you, I said I'm gonna try the 3 per day and try to like. Nope. Give a tip. Anybody could give tips. You posted your first tip the other day and felt weird. Why did you feel weird, girl? Anybody could give a tip. It's just like you're speaking to somebody you know. Like, never feel you're too big, too small, too boring, too whatever. Do it. And even if you feel weird, you already press publish, so you're good to go. Just put it out there. So tomorrow, tomorrow I'm gonna post my Labor Day content. For the shop, I'm not posting at all. So maybe today I'm gonna need to do that. Make my t-shirt. I don't know if it'll happen. We have crafting and chatting. Now, guys, as we speaking here, I'm just writing down what my content is going to be. The stuff from my niece's party, I need to post. I think I'm going to post some pictures today. Later, I might post 3 times today. I need to post this week's schedule for crafting and chatting. The crafting and chatting for Friday is going to save. Also, I don't know if you guys I think I was talking about it on live. So these Sunday content planning lives, they're going to only happen the rest of this year. I'm not going to be continuing Sunday content planning live next year. It's just too much with me starting the CraftPrint shop. It's just going to be too much for me to handle because I'm still going to be doing crafting and chatting. So this is going to go up to December. So December, I'll keep doing these, and then I gotta say goodbye to this session. It's just a lot to do. I thought about, someone told me about like doing a subscription where content planning is part of the subscription. I don't know, because it's still just a lot for me. A lot of work. You schedule 2 reels for Tuesday and next Tuesday tips. Hopefully I can come up with enough tips to keep that going. You can think of small things. Think of small tips. It doesn't have to be like big. Even if it's like shopping tips, like how you go into Michael's to make sure you don't spend more than you're supposed to, or Target, like tips like that. So it can be crafting and little things that we all can kind of relate to, because we're all shopping. We're continually in the stores. Like today, I decided to walk to the mall instead of taking an Uber, because I'm also focused on, I'm going to be closing all my rings, eating healthy, stuff like that. It was 45 to 50 minutes of walking. And I walked past Michael's. I didn't go in because I didn't need anything, and I was proud of myself. I went in Target. I did pick up a little extra, but I'm using it for content. So it's not a need, but it's something I'm going to utilize. So stuff like that. Like, we're always shopping. Give tips on that. Brands, comparison, everything. You're never going to run out of tips. You're never going to run out of tips. Thanks, Cordy. Yeah, I can't. I wish I could. I'm not going to lie. I'm drained. I'll tell y'all that. I am drained. Like, I have stuff in here that I need to do. The venture came. The new one came yesterday. I wasn't home when it arrived. I gotta do content. Redo the content for that. I gotta package up the one that's not giving me any signal and ship it back. I'm tired. Just know I am tired. So when you feel like overwhelmed, just know it's not just you. I'm exhausted right now. And yeah. I'm looking around because my desks are full with stuff that I need to like reorganize, put away. Like, I took everything down to go through everything, and I'm gonna ignore it. I'm going in the room. I'm gonna take a nap because my head is pounding me, and I'm gonna get back up and then see if I can function. That's just how it's gonna go. But also, I want to say, when it comes to your content, don't forget, I forgot what they call it, B-roll content. So it's just like small, maybe anywhere between 5 and 10 second videos of you doing random things. So it could be you loading the mat into the Cricut, you walking out of a store, simple content, you opening up your computer and working on there, you writing down, like you're planning your content for the month. Just have your camera record you writing down the content, like 5 to 10 seconds. That content honestly has been performing really well on social media. Find a trending sound to put behind it, and there goes your content. Like, don't make it hard. If you did like a long process video before and you posted it, post some pieces from that video. Put something that's trending behind that. Also, there's a lot of people who are like showing up on their content. So it's just like me sitting here talking to you guys on YouTube. It's them on the camera. So the tips that we're giving, I know you guys have been seeing people with their little mics and they're talking into the camera. That's performing well too. Like, I considered that. But that means I got to get up and really fix myself, and I don't be having the energy, right? I really don't. But that content is doing well. Also, when you put the text on the bottom or the top, where it's the text to talk, where the text is going as you're speaking, they're performing really well. So if anybody's comfortable doing that, I think you should try it. I thought about it, like once a week maybe. The people that are doing well, it's their content strategy for every day. Like, all of their talking is like that. I definitely can't do that. I definitely can't. It's just too much. But I thought about doing some like that. Today I said I'm gonna record some of the more like B-roll content where it's either me picking up something. I should have called one of these boys to come and record me. Like, I'll have them record me sitting here on the live with everything set up. That could be content. So simple things can be your content. We don't have to put so much into it. Also, don't feel like because we meet every week, you feel pressured to like make sure you have that content organized every week. You don't have to. Take breaks when you can. Like, I want to take a break right now, but I honestly feel like this is the first time where I felt like I don't need to, because I have things I need to do. So no breaks, unfortunately, for me. I'm not gonna lie, I know y'all can see, like, today I'm just not up to it. My head is pounding. But anyway, so on the CraftPrint shop page, I'm going to be doing 2 pieces of content per week. I already have the reel. I think coming up with creative ways to keep people engaged on that page is probably hard for me because we haven't announced anything yet. But Tuesday, we're going to go live. Janelle's going to come over here, so she's going to actually be here. Because I told her I got to have her on some of the lives while we go live over there. So she's coming over Tuesday, and we're going to do a lunch break live because I'm still working. We're going to do a lunch break live together. And it'll be just like the context I said, where it's like you ask, we answer, something like that. So we're just going to go over 2 or 3 questions on the live, and that's a piece of content that's going to be saved. I have another reel with just like images of the 2 of us. I'm going to find some sort of audio that can go with that kind of pertains to business, and put it over there and make that easy. As for my regular page, this week is going to be like the party decorations, crafting and chatting, and whatever else I'm working on. And I don't know what that is. Honestly, I have no real strategy for this week. I don't. My focus is just surviving this week. That's it. I was off for a week, so when I go back to work, my work is piled up for me. So that's gonna be another thing. But anywho, I told you I'm not keeping this live too long today because my head is really hurting me. So I want you guys to put in what are your goals for this week. With me, I keep every week I'm gonna keep saying Pinterest, but it's been working. So my views have tanked over the years. So within the last, I would say 3 to 4 years, I have not been focused on Pinterest. And I made it to 1 million monthly views. And because I just started slacking off and not really posting for a real long time, like let's say 2 months ago, from 1 million, it went down to like 80,000. views a month. So I said, you know what? If you made it there before, you can make it there again. So that's me every week when I'm talking to you guys and finally posting. And right now, like, I was teetering between 80 and 90, and I finally got past that. So I think when you start being consistent and seeing a little inkling of progress, that pushes you a little bit more. Where am I at? I'm at 120. So from 80 to 120 in the past couple of months. And I actually got more followers. I have 5,000 on Pinterest. I don't get followers as much like I get views on Pinterest. So seeing that progress have made me want to get my life together. So this week, Pinterest, and of course my YouTube. I need to start doing emails, Lord. I have not utilized my email at all. I think this week I'm gonna send out an email. I say that every week, but I rarely need to. Oh, I want somebody in charge of emails, but I know that is not cheap. To put somebody in charge of creating and sending my emails for me. But also part of that is me getting myself together, because you can't start hiring people for these things and you're behind in working and bringing in the money from business. I don't want to keep touching my personal money. Your goal is to schedule your posts on other platforms other than IG. Finally get some videos on YouTube. You posted a few shorts. Yes. Can you schedule on TikTok? I just been posting what I have here. And also, I know Pinterest and Instagram. If Instagram have the feature, Facebook should too, right? I gotta start over on Facebook. I don't even want to, honestly. But that's where these slackers have put me in the corner, to have to start all over on Facebook. Not this week, it ain't happening. Your gym is next to Michael's? Oh my God. I haven't been going to the gym per se, but I've been working out at home. But I haven't canceled my gym membership just yet. Why not? I don't know, because I haven't been there in such a long time. But, leave them in your drafts. Okay, got it. Victoria, Party Girl Crafts. Coily Girl Crafts. Do you guys have any goals for this week on things you want to touch on? Nay. I can't. YouTube doesn't allow me to really see who's still in here, so I can't call y'all name out. Because I feel like y'all energy is giving my energy today. Like, we are just tired. Any tutorials this week? Yeah, I'm doing one tutorial a week for YouTube, and at least one live, which I do like a work with me live. So I'm doing that every week for YouTube. What this week's YouTube tutorial is gonna be, I don't know yet. Something simple though, nothing crazy. Try to post at least 3 times this week. Yes. Vinyl on glasses get me on my nerves. I have an idea to create some stuff for my nieces for Halloween. Excuse me. But I gotta get some candies. I don't know what this week's tutorial. I'm just gonna go in Design Space, find a really like simple project, and make that my my tutorial for this week, like some sort of a design. Right now people are still like are starting off like the Halloween content, so I'll probably find a sort of like Halloween design. Oh, I also have to finish the graphic for the challenge, because the challenge is going to be in October, so I need to finish the graphic. We have all the themes and stuff like that. I just have to finish the graphic up, which I'm gonna try to have done by Tuesday. Let me do challenge graphic. I gotta remember that. For your neat scene, I also gotta finish something for my sister. She ordered a cup. So I gotta go take a nap. I think it's the walk too. I walked a lot today. And then I didn't realize it was so hot. And when I left the house, I didn't eat. Like, I left the house, nothing in my stomach, walked for like 50 minutes in the sun. And then when I got there, I went into Staples, and then I walked around Target. By the time it was time to come home, like, my head is just pounding. Yeah, I didn't realize how hot it was. Like, by the time I got there, like, my back was wet. Like, I felt like my back was soaking wet. Ugh. So I think that all drained me too. And my son was like, "You think it's your medication?" And I realized I stopped taking the iron pill, so it could be the combination of that too. You messed up a tumbler, so you took a break. When I do stuff like that, I got to set back for a day or two. Well, beginner stuff I can do that will sell. What material are you using? Like, are you a paper crafter? Are you doing stuff with vinyl? Are you doing stuff with cups? Like, what specifically are you doing? The person wants a black cup with yellow prints on it. Are you trying to sublimate the white as into a black? Got it. Restored, highly favored 777. What crafts do you do? Or have you started anything just yet? But right now is the time to start working on Christmas. That's what's going to start selling. People are already selling Christmas items, Christmas ornaments. It could be Christmas mugs, Christmas tumblers, whatever you're into. Start getting those Christmas themes out. Halloween sells, but it's not selling like Christmas. Excuse me. Thanksgiving is coming. It's not like a big seller, but there are items you could sell for Thanksgiving as well. Printables if you can create SVGs. I'm gonna work on a lot of SVGs for like Friendsgiving and Thanksgiving around that theme. Hopefully I get to it. But there's a lot of small, like, low items. For me, I do paper crafting, so cake and cupcake toppers for the win. You're using paper, some glue, and with cake and cupcake toppers, you don't have to do the extra a bunch of layers. There's actually shops that just make plain things, like they'll cut the number 1 on glitter cardstock and sell those as a dozen cupcake toppers. And they sell really well because some people like low-key, not extra products. So it'll be like numbers, letters, names, shapes, like little pumpkin. It'll be a little glitter pumpkin. Like, those are fast to make, easy to make. Just one sheet you're buying, like one color. They'll offer more colors too. But things like that, and they sell. But the thing is, even though they sell, you have to do a lot of promoting because there's so much of everything out there now. Like, it's a lot of competition, but you could still do it. You got the machines, and I've been on a blank slate. Paper fabric. I watch everyone. I just need to start. Yeah, after a while, if you find yourself just continually watching tutorials, you don't need no more. You got to get up and you got to actually start. And one of the things now is no one's going to purchase from you if they don't know what you're capable of. You can tell us a million times that this is what you can make, but if your customers can't come to your page and see your work, examples of your work, to know that you're good at what you do, so even if you're not selling, you're not ready to sell, you should be posting. Make some plain things and post them. If you don't have orders right now, just create stuff and post it. It doesn't have to be for anyone. You can create for family, post those, but people need to see what you're capable of. So you gotta start posting your products. You have supplies, but the idea is sometimes, if you can't think of things, go search through social media, scroll through a bunch of crafters, go on Pinterest, Google what's trending, party designs, Halloween. Like sometimes you got to see a bunch of things to kind of get an idea of what it is you might like. And then once you start getting those ideas, start practicing and working with those things. Because sometimes you see it, you like it, you think, or you find out it sells and it's doing well, and then you start doing it and you actually don't like doing it. So that's why you got to like get a feel for everything, so you know what are the items that you're actually comfortable or you enjoy making. And that's how you get it out. But you got to start. You got to start. If you got the machines and you're not using them, start. Even if you're just cutting a heart shape, a square shape, a star shape, just start cutting and using the machines. Make something for yourself, right? Gifts for people, things like that. Me, honestly, when I first started like paper crafting and decided like to start showing people or to sell, 90% of what I was making was just made to take pictures. I don't consider it wasting money. That's promotion, because I'm letting people see what I could do. So I would make videos and pictures, make the product, and then it'll probably go in the garbage because I have nowhere to put it. But I needed people to see what it is I could make. Breast cancer badge reels. Yes. Badge reels do really well. And if you work in healthcare, even better, because you're right there with your customers that need them. You try a lot of stuff, so you know that's annoying to make, right? I'm willing to try a little bit of everything. And sometimes things look easy when other people make it, and then you try and it's not for you. There's so many crafts that I thought I would really enjoy, and I don't. I hate making them, and I'm not doing it. So getting up and trying out all these things to feel out what it is, that's the best strategy. And once you get there, just think about, like, if somebody told you, my friend makes custom sneakers, and if you want one, you can get it from her. Or you ask somebody, I need custom sneakers, you know somebody that does? And they're like, oh, my friend. And they give you their IG. When you're going to that friend's page, think about, what do you expect to see? Because you're the customer, you wanted this product. Think about, what do you expect to see before you go to that person's page? And then when you go to that person's page, if you only see one pair of sneakers, do you trust them to make your custom sneakers? If you go to their page and you see a variety of work they've done before, you're seeing videos of the process, so you know it's them and they're not like just purchasing something from someone else, then you have that trust where, like, you know what? I'll order from that person. So that's what you got to consider with your own page. Like, if someone sends someone there, are they going to think that, are they going to know, are they going to know you're capable of getting the job done? I've had multiple people, whether it's people my sisters have met, my friends have met, even my dad, like, where they would say, my sister makes party decorations, you know, if you want. And the person is like, your sister? Because, you know, people always refer family, and it's not necessarily they know what they're doing. And then when they go to my Instagram, they're like, oh my God, like, she's good. That's amazing. I want to order. I want to get this. You think she can do this? So that's what you're looking for from your customers. When they come over to your page, they must trust that you know what you're doing. So post them products. You have no customers, make things anyway. Create them, take a picture, and post them. You're not great at taking pictures, post those pictures anyway, and start doing some research to figure out what you can do to improve your picture taking skills. But make sure in the process, you're posting. When you improve on your picture taking skills, your pictures will just improve on social media. That's what happened with me. So you can't start unless you start, right? Well, you can't grow. You can't grow and get to where you want to be until you actually start. And the more we procrastinate, like, I don't think we realize, because there are a lot of things I procrastinate on. Like, this business that I'm starting, I've been procrastinating for years. And you wake up and like time flies. And it's like, yo, it's been a year. In that time, you know how much I could have posted already if I just started? And then years go by and you don't do it. So try to push yourself to do it. Stop putting it off. Cause that time go by real quick. When you think tomorrow, a whole year goes by and you did nothing. Whereas if you was posting whatever you can, however you can, as time are going, you would look back and you'll see that you actually have a good amount of work listed on your social media channels. So stop putting yourself off. Post it, make it, play with it, try it. We ain't gonna get where we want to go unless we try. I'm also talking to myself. Just know that when I talk to y'all and I'm just pushing us to do what we gotta do and do better, I'm talking to myself too. With that being said, let's talk about our goals for next week. And I need to go take something for this headache because I'm dying. So if you feel like all these social channels is too much, also pick one right now that you want to put all, like, most of your attention to, and focus on that one for a little while until you feel like it's actually growing, and then phase in one at a time. So if it's like overwhelming and too much to post everywhere, focus on, like, if you think you're good with Facebook or Instagram or TikTok is better, put your energy there. Like, don't end up spreading yourself thin. And another thing is, I'm just about 300, about 300 more subscribers away from my original 10K goal. So tell a friend to tell a friend. You can come over here, plan your content, learn how to make a cake topper, cupcake topper, banner, centerpieces. I have a lot of Cricut tips and design space videos. If you need help with that, send them my way so I can hit that goal. And Instagram. I'm about 9,000 away from my Instagram goal, but I'm gonna get there. I got a few months. But also just remember, guys, the months go by. We have 4 more months. Sit down and figure out what you want to accomplish in these last 4 months. What do you want to accomplish by the time this year is over? And once you figure that out, then you got to kind of plan, what do I have to do to get there? And then you got to bust your ass and get it done. That's the goal for us. That's the one for me. For me, I only have one goal for the next 4 months, and it's to launch that website. And that's it. I know what I gotta do, and I'm working on it to get it done. So let's get this done, guys. Let's get this done. We could do it. Whether it's just maybe an Etsy shop, maybe it's to start posting on Instagram, maybe it's to actually start selling your products. Like, we got 4 more months in the year. Let's try our best to accomplish as much as we can, or look back on those goals from the beginning of the year and see if you've been hitting on any of those. Start checking off the list. I think I have some things to put in my jar too. But yeah, even my throat feels like my throat feels dry. I don't know what's going on today. I'm gonna take a nap. So with that being said, I think everybody who wanted to put in their goals for next week put in their goals. I'm gonna talk to you cool cats and kittens next week Sunday, and all around these social media streets. And I'm gonna go take a little nap, and I don't really got much of a strategy for next week. Just YouTube and Pinterest. Like, just focus on what you gotta do there and prepare for another challenge for October. I'm just telling you now, prepare for another challenge for October. I don't know why. Maybe it's dehydration. So enjoy the rest of your week, guys. I'll see y'all around, okay? Pray for us, sister.